Good morning, guys, and welcome back to 10K Vlogs. I hope everyone is doing great and having a wonderful time. Welcome to a new ride vlog. It is 6 o'clock. I'm going to Kanchanagiri on my Pulsar N250, and it's going to be an amazing ride. Come join me on this ride to this Kanchanagiri hill where you have a beautiful Shiva temple, a Murugan temple, and a popular spot known as Bell Rock, a rock which sounds actually like a metal bell when you strike it with a stone. So, we are going to explore all of that, and as we try to ascend the hill, it's going to be more and more beautiful, guys. And while coming back, I'm going to explore the nearby villages, crisscross some of them, and get darshan of Hanumanji. So come join me, guys, on this ride. If you're not busy, let's begin our ride. I'll show you my bike soon, and I'm just yet to wear my jacket, and then we'll begin with the ride. All right. So here we are after 14.5 kilometers. We have found some free road and I can communicate with you now. So what I did yesterday is I took care of the Pulsar N250, more like a pre-ride care for the motorcycle. So what I did is chain lubing, and then I checked the tire pressures, if the air was sufficient or not, and then filled it up to the recommended value. And other than that, I did a little bit of dusting and all, but still you can see on the side mirror overnight there has some dust that has accumulated, so yeah, the road was the one which I never wanted to take, but unfortunately it is not always possible to take another road. You have to take that. Alright, so this road is going to be also not the best one, you guys have seen it as we were going to Velur and all, but that was a much earlier time during the morning, and we have started today a little late. I also took care of my riding boots and hand gloves. I applied the recommended things and cleaned them. Now they are much better. And I have forgotten to put my earplugs, so I will do that because otherwise it is a bit loud. Yeah, I need to do that, guys. Unfortunately, always there is something or the other that is to be adjusted, to be done on the ride. Once the ride has begun, it's very common. Will try to avoid for myself later. Yeah, when we are going on a ride, we need to have a very clear mind. Our mind should be straight onto the ride and not thinking about anything else. Otherwise things like this will happen, like we will forget to put the earplugs, we will forget to put the microphone in the camera, and much more. So Jai Shri Ram and Bajrang Bali ki Jai. So hope everything will be fine. And now, yeah, I have my earplugs in and I can feel the difference that it makes. It is much better than the loud sounds that are getting into your ears. By the way, I am planning to do the 4th service of Bajaj Pulsar N250 by myself. I checked the owner's manual. I know what things to be done, and I will be changing the engine oil at 9,500 once I have done that much of kilometers. I think I am still nearby 8,500, something like that. This is the plan. The reason being, I think if I give for service, 4th paid service, it's gonna be like 3,000 something. I don't know what all they will change. There is no nothing with the bike. Everything is perfect on this bike as of now, so there isn't really a much need for a service from the service station, but I will do it myself and I will show it to you guys how to change the engine oil. Already I have made a video, but that was my first attempt, so now I am much more knowledgeable, I am much more aware, and I have all the spare parts that are required. So Kanchanagiri is a very common and a popular tourist spot near Velur. Look, they have put this here and that there, so if you are trying to corner, then you might probably collide. So Kanchanagiri is a very popular tourist spot near Velur. Like I said, there is a Shiva temple and a small Murugan temple and the bell rock on the top of the hill, and the hill gives a very beautiful view of the surrounding areas. We can see probably Velur, Ranipet and all that. That's going to be very interesting, and as we try to ascend the hill, the views will be much more beautiful as we take each and every the next turns that come up. So all this is very fascinating to go and check. Pulsar, because Pulsar's turn, last ride was on the Interceptor, now it's Pulsar's turn. So you guys know we are doing the rides alternately. One time it is Pulsar, one time it is Interceptor. That's how it is. It's a 250 kilometers, about that of a ride. I haven't filled up petrol, so whatever I filled last time, with that I already did like 130 kilometers. Now on this ride we will be doing 230 kilometers. I hope that one tank of petrol is more than sufficient for both of these put together, and already on this ride we have done 25 kilometers, so we have covered 155 kilometers as of now since our last fuel stop, which was 2 weeks ago, something like that. So this is the plan. I don't know what this guy is wanting to do. Suddenly they are stopping, suddenly they will go to the left. All this is happening on the Indian roads, so be careful, and I have to take a left up ahead. Freedom! Finally freedom for a little while. I don't know when they will complete that particular portion. It has been pending like ages now. Like really, I have got no idea why is it like that. And even here you see just a little patch that is completed, and then it's not properly laid. So what's going on? If somebody knows, you guys can comment in the comment section. And the ride continues. We have to go more 80 more kilometers. I filled up a little bit of more air on the rear wheel, and I see that it is a little bit of a bumpy. So you guys know how air pressure makes the tires work, right? So if you have a less air pressure, you have a more surface of the tire that is getting contact with the road surface, and if you have filled it with much more pressure, then your contact surface decreases, right? So your traction will differ based on that. We have 1 hour 22 minutes left and around 72 kilometers. Look, all the heavy vehicles are on the right side, and all the fast moving vehicles are on the left side. What a pity, what a pity. And fuck, man, did you see how dangerous, right? Look at this beauty right here. And just a little while later, the beauty fades away. I said that look at the beauty right here, and then the beauty fades away just a little while later, you know, because time changes everything. Time, it changes everything. I I don't have to talk every time, right? We can enjoy the ride simply, just like that. Maintain your lane. Don't try to go in a straight line. If we all maintain our lanes, that is something which is a very good habit. Unless and until we want to overtake or something like that, we should be in our lane, whatever lane we are in. A tank bag is a good solution for carrying your useful things when you're riding, but it's just as long as you are on the motorcycle. So suppose if I want to get out of the motorcycle and go somewhere, then I have to make it as a backpack and put it on my shoulders and then take it with me. Not that bad, but still it's not a very helpful situation, It would have been better if there was something like a top box, but I don't like top box because top box looks like delivery guys and all. So a luggage that can stay with your motorcycle without getting stolen, something like that is a good option, Heavy traffic, as you can see. 1 hour to go, guys, and 56 kilometers. Yeah, 1 hour 56 kilometers is what we are looking at. If I ride properly, the Pulsar N250, I can get a very good mileage, 40 plus also, I think. I actually really forgot initially how much I used to get, during the early days. I think it was like 40 plus, right? Is what I have in mind. If any one of you remember, let me know. Or was it like 39, something like that? I really do not remember how much I used to get at that time. Nowadays I'm getting like 35, 39, something like that. So I am also trying not to, oh, what was that? Something hit on the tires. And I am also trying not to lean too much on my left hand, otherwise my shoulder hurts after going back home. color is just so silverish, right? Bluish and silverish kind of a color. Just took a very short break to adjust the earplugs and nothing much. You can see how the gloves looks now after the care, and look at the shoes, they look also brand new. Now Pulsar also got a little rest. Now let's continue. It's already yeah, day before yesterday, and yesterday it rained. Day before yesterday it was a heavy rain. Yesterday a little bit. So hoping that the hill area will be greener than usual and probably a little bit more clean and fresh. So we have covered a lot of kilometers, but the time is still showing 40 minutes for 28 kilometers. This is the status right now. So there is a mountain on the right side, right? This is the same route that Google is showing. I thought there was another route which isn't there. So in India, when your vehicle breaks down, you have to take a tree branch and put it on the vehicle. That means that the vehicle has broken down. So go cautiously and take care. That is the symbol of the branch tree on a vehicle. Time for a petrol break. So guys, we filled for 7.64 liters and 224.8 kilometers. Now we crossed a town and it was traffic because of school timing and all. Now we are actually going towards the Kanchanagiri, around 11 more kilometers, and you can see that all this area is actually kind of populated. I think that one over there is Kanchanagiri, what you see directly straight, that one, yeah. So the route is showing straight, that means we have to go straight, and carefully we have to go. There is a truck coming from this side and there is a truck coming from the other side. They will not stop. They will not stop if you are stuck in front of them. Couple of engineering colleges here, and that's why the traffic is a bit on the heavier side. And we are following Google Maps, and as you can see, the route is something a little different as to the normal routes that we usually go through. And I think we have already started to ascend, right? This looks like a, wow, a beautiful pond or a lake. Very beautiful. Really very narrow route, and I have to be very extra cautious. I did not think that this is a very big hill. I thought that it would be something like a small one, but look at the size of this hill. It is very big. Better to go in third or fourth gear. So this is all, I think, part of the hill slope only. That's how we are now already like climbing and ascending towards the apex or the summit. Look at this jungle. Really very narrow, have to be very cautious. I can't look up and all too much because the roads are really very winding roads. There is a temple here. How did I miss that turn there? I don't know. I think that was the first one which I saw, which was going this way, but then I took the other one, the straight route, and that's how I missed it. But this was not like a very bad route. This is very good and beautiful route as well. I mean, the locals are riding like so fast here. How? That is really astonishing. So now somewhere, but this is not going to take us there. Maybe from here. I hope that this one will go. மேலே போகலாமா? டிக்கெட் வாங்கணுமா? ஆ சரி. ஆ ஆமாம், மெட்ராஸு. சேஞ்ச் இருக்கா உங்கள்கிட்ட? இல்லை சார், இதான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு. எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? ஷூவில் அங்கேயே கழட்டிட்டு போகலாமா? போகலாம். இதில் எதுவும் வைக்காதீங்க, வண்டி கவரில் நான் எடுத்துன்னு போயிடுவேன். குரங்கு பிடிச்சிடும். ஓ, நிறைய குரங்கு இருக்கா? இல்லை, இது ஹெல்மெட் போட்டுன்னு பாருங்களா? இல்லை வச்சு போவாங்க. இல்லை, எடுத்துகிட்டு போகிறேன், கையில் வச்சுப்பேன். ஆஹா, வரல. சிவன் கோவில், முருகன் கோவில் இருக்குல்ல, எல்லாமே இருக்கு. சரி. ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ. So usually the ticket charge is like 20 rupees, but because they are doing some work in the temple, like construction, renovation and all, so they are charging 50 rupees. Okay, 50 rupees for Bhagwan. This is very slant. Yeah, the inclination angle is a lot. And look, suddenly there is a turn. Oh, really scary here. Oh man, if I look down, I'm getting scared. Because really, there is no railing, no nothing. This is very scary. Suddenly the scare level is very high. Look at this. It is worth coming here because of this view. But the sun is also on this side and I want to take a pic from this side. It will be dark. So they say I am the only one here today, which is great news. So this is another beautiful location. Look at this. Beautiful, right? Look at the mountains in the distance. They are all covered in the clouds and fog. So picturesque, really. Oh, this complete frame is so beautiful. Glad I came here and look at the bike. Awesome. I can't really look down a lot because I have to be very careful. So there are a lot of deities here, gods here, different Bhagwans. Shiva, Murugan, Ayyappa Swami, and probably Ganesha Bhagwan and Parvati Mata and many more. Look at it. I am just going crazy with the view. Just look at the view. Let me show you. Stopping and really great, right? There are a lot of monkeys. Need to take my bag carefully with me. They can probably smell a lot of things. So here we are. At the temple premises. I think we can park our motorcycle there. The dogs are looking at me as to what is happening. Let's park the motorcycle somewhere under the shade. There are mongoose, means there will be snakes. Hopefully this is a good place to park the motorcycle. And let's explore. There are monkeys on the other side. A lot of monkeys.